Station OKKK in Tuna, Texas, serving the greater Tuna area at 275 watts. Sign it on.
Merry Christmas, Tuna! This is Thurston Wheelis.
This is Arliss Struve.
And this is the Wheelis
Struve Happy Holiday Report.
First off in the news, we have the finalists of our OKKK Christmas Yard Display Contest. We've all been waiting on this one.
Oh, we have.
We have.
We have.
And leading the competition as usual this year is the display at the home of W.H. and Vera Karp. Now this year, the Karp's Yard Display is titled the Christmas Hall of Fame and consists of a traditional nativity scene. Now the Holy Family is shaped out of hard plastic and lit from the inside and has live sheep. And not only surrounded by the wise men and shepherds, but the crowd also includes Santa Claus, Bing Crosby, the Grinch Who Stole Christmas, and Natalie Wood. Still in the running is a gigantic Christmas yard display of Dee Dee Snavely, constructed out of gigantic, huge aluminum pipe pans and colored floodlights, titled, Oh, What a Heavenly Light.
You can see it as far off as Dewey Campbell.
Draws bugs in December.
It does.
It does.
It does.
Well, the heat it puts out is awful. And still in the thick of the competition is that controversial entry over at the duplex of I Need a Good One in Hell in Bed. That entry is titled All I Want for Christmas and consists of two life-size cowboy mannequins stuffed inside huge Christmas stockings hanging off the front porch balcony. You know, a lot of folks are upset by that one.
Oh, hell, Sheriff Gibbons tried to arrest Anita and Ellen.
Well, he thought he had a double homicide.
He did. Up next, the local chapter of the Smut Snatchers of the New Order is offering a $50 reward and an autographed copy of Reverend Spike's new book, Cleaned Up Deuteronomy, for any information leading to the arrest of the Christmas Phantom. Christmas Phantom, as you know, has wreaked havoc in the greater Tuna area for years, and it seems the Phantom struck again last night, loosened all the lights on the community Christmas tree, and just ruined the big moment right before Garlinda Crump was to sing Oh Holy Night.
She's still not over the hurt.
She's not.
She's not.
She's not. So, if you have any information about the Phantom, give Vera Karp a call down at the Smut Snatchers of the New Order. She's running the organization until the Reverend Spikes gets out of prison. Up next, on a somber note, the Coweta Baptist Church, in conjunction with the Drop Bank and Punk Club, is conducting a 24-hour prayer vigil for head football coach Raymond Chassie, as he tries for the third time to pass the Texas State Teachers Competency exam. He says if he flunks it again this time, he's going into politics. So get down there to that Coweta Baptist Church and pray.
Well, Arliss, you never know what you got till it's gone.
You don't.
You don't.
Yeah, you don't. We'll have more on that story as it develops. But right now, it's time for the public opinion part of our show, Tuna Speaks. And today's concerned citizen is none other than Tuna's own Elmer Watkins. Elmer?
It's Elmer Watkins for Clan 249. I'd like to invite everybody to our annual Christmas Family Fun Night and Skeet Shoot. The theme of this year's Family Night is the widest Christmas ever and shall consist of fun and education for the whole family. Wear something white. Get a free raffle ticket to our door prize, a butane power flamethrower. Now, after last year, I must remind everyone about our new rule prohibiting flammable liquids where women and children are present. I feel very strongly about this issue. You would too if all your eyebrows burned off. Where my cap's so low. It's embarrassing. This is Elmer Watkins for Clan 249, saying season's greetings.
I'll tell you folks, it's such a joy to be here in this greater Tuna area when that Christmas spirit starts to take hold. It is.
It is.
It is, it is.
I've always get choked up inside.
You've always been emotional.
I have.
He has. Let's see. Up next on the local theater, we'll see the much troubled Tuna Little Theater production of A Christmas Carol by Charlie Dickens. We'll go on that schedule according to Joe Bob Lipsy. Joe Bob, as you know, has become a local legend here for his innovative staging techniques, and which gave us the unforgettable Greek tragedy of Medea set in Yazoo City, Mississippi, and where Medea's husband dumps her for a waitress from Cincinnati, forcing her to strangle her children rather than let them grow up with a Yankee stepmother.
That Joe Bob is a creative fella.
He is. Joe Bob says that this will be a regular show, according to Lipsy, and all the financial contributions will be chipped in to pay for the theater's overdue electric bill. But City Secretary Dixie D. Barry says if they don't pay it by Christmas Eve, they'll be singing in the dark.
We know what it is, Harless. Dixie's still upset over last year's musical. Joe Bob said she was too old to play man.
Well, hell, she's older than water.
She is.
She is. By half mean, too. Remember that time when she cut off the lights at the homecoming game right before halftime?
Oh, that poor little twirler had her baton 30 feet up in the air.
She did.
She did.
She did. Caught her right below the eye. Thirsty, you got that bomb report?
Yeah, it's around here somewhere. I don't know where the damn thing is. Ronnie! Well, I hate it when I have to make it up. I know cantaloupes were hired in the city skirt the other day. There's something we're not supposed to eat. Oh, hell, there it is. Well, looks like beef is unchanged, pork is unstable, chicken's uneventful. There's not a thing on here about sow bellies. So let's just go on to a commercial break from our sponsor, Dee Dee Snavely of Dee Dee's Used Weapons. Merry Christmas, Dee Dee!
And a holly jolly Christmas to you too, Thurston. This is Dee Dee Snavely asking you, do you know how dangerous it can be this day and age to ride unarmed in a one-horse open sleigh? Well, lay your fears to rest, because Dee Dee is stocked to the ceiling this Christmas with weaponry from the home, the car, and the workplace. God forbid anyone listening during this joyous occasion should become the victim of a Christmas theft. But wouldn't you rather shoot someone than watch them run off with your brand new toaster? I know I would. Whether it's just a stun gun, judo clubs, or they're just an old-fashioned switchblade, when you come into Dee Dee's, you'll have a holly jolly Christmas, and the criminal will have a silent night.
Thank you! Dee Dee. Now, folks, if you can't be with your family this Christmas, or your loved ones are just driving you right up the wall, plan to come on down to the OKKK Christmas party and cover dish supper.
You know, I've gone every year since Trudy and I got divorced, and I never had a better Christmas.
You know, I kind of miss old Trudy.
Yeah, I miss Trudy too, like a rash.
Harless, where's your Christmas spirit?
Don't get me going. Trudy and I got divorced because of Christmas.
That's right, I forgot.
Yeah, she would have said a Japanese steak knife for Christmas, but I got her heating pad instead.
Oh, that's when she dumped all that grapefruit juice in the Christmas punch.
Sure as hell did. She knew I was allergic to grapefruit juice when she snuck into the kitchen, and poor guy knows how much of it into the punch.
I remember how much it made you itch.
Itch. Hell, I scratched so hard, doctors made me wear mittens. I still had them on the divorce court.
He did.
I did. And Trudy, if you can hear my voice, you're too close. You're too close. And from our world news desk, Christmas violence continues, leaving thousands homeless with no end in sight in the city of hell, I can't pronounce the name of the damn place.
Must be far off.
Must be. foreigner, so never mind.
Never mind. This is Thurston Wheelis.
This is Arliss Truby saying happy holidays.
This is Petey Fifth speaking to you for the Greater Tuna Humane Society. I would like to encourage each of you looking to get Christmas pets not to succumb to that urge to acquire an exotic animal, because after a few weeks the new wears off and I end up with it. You may think it's cute to teach barroom language of that minor bird, but when your fundamentalist relatives come to visit and that bird wakes them up at a dawn cussing a blue streak, what do? You give it to me. That baby alligator is a family favorite when he's no longer than your finger. But 10 months later, when he hisses at your sister-in-law and tries to mate with your luggage, what do? You give it to me. Exotic pets have mean streaks, and I got the stitches to prove it. Skunks are moody, raccoons are self-centered, and wild hogs have zero success rate as yard pets. So say no to that wild animal. If nothing else, it'll cut your doctor bills. As my grandma used to say, you just give some nature some space, and it won't try to kill you. This is Petey Fitz speaking to you for the Greater Tuna Humane Society. Thank you.
Listen, Leonard Child, they're speaking to you on radio. Welcoming you to Leonard's Outrageous Shopping Tree. Remember, if you can't find it on Leonard's, you're too picky. So I encourage all of you to call in and buy something.
Well, I think he got caught up in that snowstorm up in Amarillo. Well, it's supposed to snow up there sometime. No, Stanley isn't up yet, but he ought to be. All right. Well, I'll send him over, Aunt Pearl, but I don't want him out in the public eye too much today. Not with this phantom business going on. You know, sometimes I just wish Stanley would up and leave his town. All right. Well, and tell Uncle Henry I'll be by sometime tomorrow with his chocolate-covered cherries. Yeah? No. I don't trust Charlene after last year. I removed the picks myself. Yes, it was a blessing you knew the Heimlich maneuver, yeah? All right, Aunt Pearl. Love you too. Goodbye.
Oh my God, what is that?
It's a cat that's about to have kittens, and when she does, she's going to the garage. So sit down and eat.
How grody. After seeing that, I'm never gonna eat again.
Charlene, don't lie.
I'm not. Besides, being the assistant director for Joe Bob at the community theater comes first. Who has time to eat?
Whatever you have to do for Joe Bob, I'm sure can wait. He hasn't missed a meal for you or anybody else by the looks of things.
You'd eat too if that old Philistine Dixie D bear is threatening to cut off your lights at opening night, and you're the most brilliant director who's ever lived, so don't knock Joe Bob, mother. He's the only sensitive person in this hole in the road. If he moves back to Lubbock, I'll kill myself, so there.
Charlene, Baptists do not kill themselves.
I'll start a new trade.
Honey, how's play practice going?
Awful. Thanks to you and those goofy old smut snatchers. Who ever heard of a dirty word in a Christmas carol?
Well, Vera Corp says they're there. Now, Charlene, the smut snatchers are here for everyone's protection. Censorship is as American as apple pie, so shut up. And honey, I want you to stick around the house today. I want to get the whole family together for a picture. Put them on Christmas cards next year. If I can get your father home long enough to sit still for one.
Well, I know what. Next time Daddy passes out drunk in front of the TV set, let's just gather around him and take a picture of that. Wouldn't that look pretty on a Christmas card?
Charlene, don't make me slap you this near Christmas. Now, honey, why don't you come over here and help Mama decorate the tree?
Oh, it's a sick tree. Connie Cobb's tree touches the ceiling and has plastic icicles that look like real ice.
Well, Connie Carp's parents have a lot more money than we do. Charlie, don't know the icicles. Oh, Charlene, look. Hang up this little angel. Remember when you made that?
Oh, I never made that. You say that every year.
Well, I'm going to hang it right up here next to Stanley's little license plate. Remember when he made that in reform school? Charlene, I wish you'd help me. It's no fun decorating a Christmas tree by yourself.
You know, I wonder why Joe Bob never been married.
Well, honey, I don't think Joe Bob's the marrying kind.
Why?
Joe Bob's always been a little different.
Well, what's that supposed to mean?
It just means that he's out of the ordinary.
You are so cruel.
Now, honey, you know I like Joe Bob. Now, come on over here and help Mama with the icicles. It'll be fun.
I don't want to. I can't afford to waste my artistic integrity on that pathetic little shrub.
Charlene, you have 5 seconds to get in the Christmas spirit before I hair lick you.
All right, Mother. Happy?
You get that meanness from your daddy.
And speaking of me, will you please don't stand to rinse out the tub when he's through? I get totally grossed out every moment.
Will you leave Stanley alone? He's got a lot on his mind.
That's impossible.
Today is his last probation meeting. That is a Christmas blessing.
Be a Christmas blessing if he was back in jail.
He's already worried enough about that party he's doing in a Christmas carol.
I don't know why, he just stands here staring like he's in a lineup. Everybody knows he's a phantom. Just a matter of time before he's back in prison.
He was in reform school. Your daddy was in prison.
It's the same thing.
Charlene, this party he's doing is the last of his community service. I think you need to show your twin brother some support.
It'd be a community service if he left town.
Stanley isn't going anywhere.
That's not what I hear.
And where are you going?
I don't have to tell you everything.
Well, fine. You stay gone all day, young lady. Now lock you out there with the dogs. You can get Joe Bobbsey to feed you.
Well, thank you, Joe Crawford.
Hello? Well, hello, Ike. Nice of you to return my call. Well, you may not want to wish me a Merry Christmas after you hear what I have to say. Yeah. Now, Ike, I want you to have my husband call his home. Oh, you don't know where he is, huh? Well, Ike, I suggest you finish your Christmas brew and get off your Christmas butt and go find him. Oh, I think you'll find him all right, because if you don't, the next message I leave is going to be for your wife, Ida. Do you remember Ida? Oh, yeah, and I'm going to tell her about that little redhead banker that you and Leonard and my husband and half the men in this town go play poker with over in Sand City. Now, I am mad enough I had to leave a message at this nasty beer joint you're in. I'm spraying the phone down with Lysol when I get through. Now, if my husband doesn't call this home by this afternoon, I am cashing in his poker chips.
And yours.
Now, try to have a merry one. I am a desperate woman. Stanley Jean, get down here now.
Chestnuts roasting on an open fire, Jack Frost and Yuletide, big sunlight.
Man, Mama, the old Main Street sure shows itself at Christmas time. You know that?
Well, it didn't used to. And everybody's called here this morning except for your father. And Jody's in the pantry with a pregnant pussycat, and Charlene just complains. I want you to stop complaining. That cat's about to ready to go bingo any minute now. Santa Claus walked through that door right now and light his beard on fire.
Well, that's just what we need is a cat. Little moody, foul-tempered thing with clawless shades. Hell, we got that with Charlene.
Stanley, do not slander your sister.
Actually, a cat is a step up.
Did you get your sister anything for Christmas?
No, they were all out of sheep dip.
Well, I went ahead and got her something for you. And Stanley, I hope that nobody we know is involved in this Christmas phantom business.
Mama, I've been to play practice every time the phantom struck. Got an airtight alibi.
That's what worries me.
Well, you know what? You're just like everybody else in this town. I treat people so nice, and they treat me like a piece of...
Stanley, damn it! Don't cuss at Christmas. And that was real nice of you to hide your Aunt Ruby's new glass eye
I put it where she could find it.
in the refrigerator.
She shouldn't have left it on the TV like that. Couldn't even watch Soul Train without that eye stuck back in.
Don't you let your daddy catch you watching Soul Train.
That glass eye didn't even match your good one.
Well, she got that eye on discount. She's always been frugal.
She's always been cheap.
Well, shut up about that glass eye before I throw myself off the water tower. Stanley, I don't want to argue with you today. I get enough of that with your dad.
Why don't you leave him?
I do not want to talk about divorce at Christmas.
Never lets you play bingo.
Gambling is a sin.
Never takes you to the movies.
There hasn't been a decent movie made since Audie Murphy died.
Did you get that microwave last Christmas? No.
I changed my mind. Your Aunt Ruby got one of those and all of her body hair just fell off.
Never mind, Mama.
Stanley, let's try to have a decent Christmas. Here. Here's your gift for your sister. It's that new cologne. Compromise. I want you to wrap it up and put it under the tree.
Mama, what the hell were you thinking? Have you smelt the bathroom lately?
I can't do anything right.
I'll wrap it up. I'll wrap it up. But we ought to tell her ain't deodorant. She lays it on like a crop duster. What do you want for Christmas, Mama?
Your daddy here.
What was your second choice?
Well, he might show up. Don't eat the eyes off of those clown cookies. Those are for the NYF.
When did we turn Methodist?
We didn't. I'm just trying to get some extra spending cash. Then your Aunt Pearl called this morning. She wants you over there. Something about a blue jay and her baby rooster.
They going at it again?
Don't drink out of the carton. And Stanley, please don't go to your last probation meeting looking like a zombie. Wear a shirt and tie.
I don't know the tag.
Come on over here.
Why?
Come here. I want you to hold this.
Mama, what for?
Just come here. Hold this.
Oh, damn, Mama! I really wish you warned me before you do that.
Well, at least I have one picture of you at Christmas time. Stanley, you want to stick around and help Mama with the icicles?
It looks like Charlene's already done that. Hell, that tree looks like Baby Jane had to go at it.
Well, don't you want to be here when we put the star on the tree?
Take a picture, Mama.
Take a picture. Take a picture. What is wrong with this family? Christmas used to be so special. Now it's every man for himself. Can't even get my family together to take a picture. It's not fair. Well, I guess the good Lord has other plans for us. I just think I deserve a little peace on earth. Hello?
Bertha?
Hello, Vera.
Bertha, what are we going to do about this Christmas phantom? He sits every house on the block but mine.
I don't think about it much, Vera. We don't have a yard display.
Hold on. Lupe! Alto! Lupe! Hang that on the lower branch! Baja, Lupe! Baja! Bring it down! Never mind. Are you there?
Yes, Vera.
Well, I suppose the phantom can't be your Stanley. He's been at play practice with Virgil, so apparently he has an alibi. But if he does turn out to be the phantom, I pray they don't throw him in jail until after Christmas. You've been through so much already. How do you hold up?
I'm used to it.
Oh, and speaking of Stanley's probation, I baked him a cake, but if he does mess up, before the hearing, we'll just freeze it and have it after he gets out of jail.
You've always been very thoughtful, Vera.
Oh, but nothing. We have those super ply freezer bags. I don't remember the name. Hold on. Lupe! Lupe, darling! Where are our freezer bags? Por favor. Freezer bags! Freezer bags! Oh, never mind. Lord, sometimes I told you, I know what's wrong with your tree.
What?
Oh, put out a pot of coffee and I'll come over and show you.
Vera!
No, it's just across the street. I'll be right over.
Vera! Lord, this Christmas is going to take 10 years off of me. One child in the pantry with a pregnant pussy cat, one with 1 foot in jail, and Charlene's in love with a sissy. I wish old Joe Bob would go back to Corpus or Beaumont or wherever it is he goes and takes his movie posters and his Broadway soundtracks with him. I swear to God, if I hear Valley High one more time, I'm throwing Charlene out of the house. Now Vera Park wants to come over here and redecorate my Christmas tree.
Knock, knock.
Come in, Vera.
You have such a lovely view of my yard display from here.
Yes, we do.
No! I know what's wrong with this tree.
What?
You need to turn the back side to the wall.
We did.
Oh. Oh well, too late. I know what, I'll give you all the ornaments to fill in those bare spaces. I gave them all to Lupe, but I'll make her bring them back. She really doesn't appreciate nice things.
Vera, have you finished your dirty word list from A Christmas Carol?
Of course I have. I'm the head of the obscene committee, remember?
What's the verdict?
Married gentlemen have to go.
Merry gentlemen. Why?
Bertha, you know those people talking codes.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, and there's just been a storm of controversy about round young virgins.
Vera, that's round yon virgin.
Oh! Oh, well, too late. They're already out. I'm not comfortable about singing about virgins in any case. We'll leave that to the Catholics. Oh, I'm just an overheated downhill wreck about this yard display contest. If we win again, we'll retire the trophy.
Well, I know how much that means to you, Vera.
Oh, that trophy is so lovely. It would mean to me so much personally to win it 15 years in a row. Hold on. Bartle! Leave that sheep alone and it won't bite! You know, they say sheep aren't aggressive, but all three of these in the yard display have bitten Virgil.
Well, I suppose they've had enough.
Well, I know how they feel. I've tried everything to keep him out of that yard display. Barbed wire, baling wire. Dee Dee Stabley tried to sell me some of that stuff they use on the Mexican border, but Lord, that didn't even slow Lupe down, and she's afraid of the garage door opener. Bartle! Bartle, don't grab that sheep there. That's why he charges.
Vera, you should have him seen to.
Oh, we'll have him sheared and slaughtered before New Year's. And as for Virgil, we're sending him off to military school in No Hope, Arizona. I pray they can do something with him.
Vera, I'm expecting Hank at any minute.
Oh, you could be waiting all day. Bartle! Bartle, stop chucking rocks at the Holy Family, honey. They've just been repainted. Put the gravel down now! Behave now. So, do you think Dixie D there is going to cut off the lights from the community theater?
Well, if they don't pay their bill, I'm sure she will.
Oh, it would be such a shame for them to do all of that work and have none of it happen. WH and I would ordinarily pay the bill, but Lord, times are hard. We could barely afford to buy new cars this year. Hang on, he's got the baby. Marshall, put that baby down. You're going to get shocked. It's wired with electricity. Put the baby down now. I don't know how he got that out of there. I paid Julio minimum wage to glue that baby into the manger. Let me ring you later.
Well, Vera, good luck with the contest.
dog you got up there, Bertha?
Yeah, Chiquita's a little hyper.
Yeah, I had one just like her when I was a kid. Little ping pong ball head, marble eyes. She shook a lot. We took her to Yosemite one summer, and a hawk got her in the first 10 minutes.
Oh, Arlison, that's terrible. Would you like some coffee?
Actually, no, I came by to see Hank. Somebody dropped his ball off the radio station.
Where did they find you?
Can't say as I can recall, really.
It's okay, Arliss. You can tell me. I'm used to Hank.
As I recall, it was in a parking lot.
It's a parking lot at the Starlight Hotel, wasn't it?
As I recall, yeah, it was. I'm sorry.
Well, I appreciate you bringing it back.
You know, if it makes you feel any better, I know exactly how you feel. Trudy came home one time wearing Fruit of the Loom. I gotta run. I got a lot of stuff to do before the party tonight. You come by the party if you feel like it.
I just might do that.
Merry Christmas, Bertha.
Merry Christmas to you, Arliss. Lord, Christmas used to be so simple. Well, not always. I remember that year Hank was in prison and I was working at the Tasty Cream cooking all Christmas Eve. That bread man from Odessa came in and begged me to run away with him. He meant it too. He'd been drinking, but I know he meant it. But where would you be now, Bertha? Well, you wouldn't have your babies. I wouldn't trade that for anything.
Mama! Mama!
Oh, no, not now, Miss Kitty. It's all right, Jody. It's okay. Now, Miss Kitty, nobody's gonna hurt you. Reach up and get that box down. We're gonna need it.
Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer had a very shiny nose. Glows. R.R. R.R. Damn you, get in here!
I'm right here.
Right here in my rear. What'd you do the rest of those gun grenades? I need a few more to trim that tree.
Well, the last time I saw him, your mama was going through them in the powder room.
Where?
In the powder room?
The powder room? God! Damn it! How many times have I told you about that gunpowder?
Well, you said they were done.
Oh, poor Mama's confused. She thinks those grenades are pineapples that Tony and Clyde sent off from California. Well, don't just stand there like a government employee. Get in the powder room and find them grenades. I'm not even comfortable about smoking in here. I live in fear that one day Mama's gonna walk into the kitchen to make a fruit salad and blow us all away to the Tierra del Fuego. Hey! 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 Sweep up whatever you spilt back there, R.R. Oh, pathetic. You know, when the sky turned black on my wedding day, I thought it was just the Texas weather. Mama told me it was an omen, but I wouldn't listen. Oh well, call you? Why didn't you do a yard display this year?
Oh, I'm throwing in the towel. Beer Carp wouldn't let go of that trophy if you sprayed her with mustard gas.
Maybe she will, maybe she won't. But that gigantic tree line out there is gonna be hard to top. But I really thought you had a contender last year with Christmas at Colonel Sanders.
Oh, it took too long to put all those chickens in their little elf costumes. Now, Dee Dee, I'm here looking for a gun.
I thought you had a gun.
No, I threw it away after I shot my second husband.
Was that the sleepwalker?
Well, he should have told me that. Now, Dee Dee, I'm looking for something to kill the blue jays with.
Oh, Pearl, if I got the gun for you. Now, this here, there we go. It's a Canadian hummingbird derringer. It's light, easy to carry. You can put it in your purse, and it'll blow the fuzz off a gnat's ass at 35 yards.
I don't know, Dee Dee. Maybe a gun's too loud. My hands won't last.
Hey, R, see if we got any poison bird seed back there.
Oh, no, poison's out. I stopped using that after I killed Henry's bird dog.
Never mind, R. But fix me a cup of hot chocolate while you're back there, and try not to scald the milk. Pathetic. Well, let me think here.
No, Dee Dee! There's snakes in your drawers.
Oh, Pearl, these snakes are just rubber. No, these babies are great for scaring off pests. You sprinkle a few of these babies in your yard, and then blue jays won't slow down till they hit Oklahoma.
I don't know, Dee Dee. I don't think I can be around things that don't have feet.
Some people are weird that way. You know, I put one of those rubber snakes in my sister's mailbox one time.
But you know she's treated like white trash in her 10 feet.
Yeah, she sure did. She also claimed it sped up her hair loss, but Dottie's hair has always been so thin you can count it.
Oh, I've seen better hair on anchovies.
But back to your bird problem. I guess the only thing left is the old-fashioned slingshot and ball-bearing routine.
Yeah. I still have all those marbles back at home that I've kept for years. I bought them when Bertha's children were little, but Charlene swallowed so many of them I had to put them away. Well, I still got them.
Ah, that's smart, Pearl. One man's clutter is another man's weapon. My mama always taught me that.
Oh, Dee, how is your mom? Is Mimi feeling better? Dixie said she tried to cut off all of her hair.
No, hell, she did. Mama's just going downhill every day. She nearly gassed us twice last week. Twice! Tried to fry Rice Krispies the other day. We're looking for a home for her now. I tell you, it damn near kills me. Oh, and this morning, she hops out of bed and says she's the Phantom.
Oh, you better find her a home quick.
Oh, hell, it gets even worse. She said you and Dixie D-Berry put her up to it.
No.
I tell you, Pearl, the mind is the first thing to go. Hey, let me get her out. She'd love to see you. Mama!
Oh, no, Dee Dee, don't disturb her.
Hey, Mama! 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 Oh, Mama! Now you're gonna have to mop that up! Mama! Pearl Burris is here to see you. You remember Pearl, Mama? Pearl! Pearl! Oh, never mind. Well, what scared her off? Oh, well, I'll put that on her bill. R.R., did you find him?
Find what?
The grenades! God! Damn it! That's what I sent you back there for!
I forgot. I found that old National Geographic back there.
Yeah, I bet. God, you're useless. I'll do it myself. You, stay here. Look after the customers. Don't cross that line. Oh, if you were a cat, I'd have you fixed.
She shoots coyotes on sight.
Oh, he's only half coyote, and I nearly turned him into a vegetarian.
She shoots vegetarians too, so watch out.
You seen any UFOs lately?
Not any big ones.
What happened to your finger? Fred, you'll regret. I think it was a little low on protein. I was wondering, do you sell muzzles?
No. Dee Dee says they're a waste of shell space.
I got a
dog if he can't bite. She'll be back in a minute. Bye, baby.
R.R. R.R. God! Damn it! I want you to get back in this basic tear gas department and put everything back in alphabetical order. God, this is no way to run a business.
I'm right on it, Dee Dee.
And hey, that milk is boiling over.
Whoa.
Mama told me I was marrying the original missing link. Oh, but I wouldn't listen. Oh well, too late now.
Hey, Dee Dee, how you doing?
I was fine till just now. Whatever you want, we're out of.
You should have been a comedian, you know that?
And I'll take that as a compliment coming from the town joke. Some sheriff, you've been wagging around that gun for ages and not one notch on it. You're an example of wasted tax dollars.
Well, what about them? I am requisition in all your bookkeeping records and receipts.
Now don't tell me someone went and taught you how to read.
I'm gonna be some undercover work, tracking down that Christmas family.
I'm not showing my records to nobody.
Well, you might as well cooperate, Dee Dee, because if you make me come back here, I'm gonna bring you subpoena.
If you think you're gonna come in here and stupid my bookkeeping, you better bring a Chinese dinner for 6.
You make it darn hard for me to do my job, Dee Dee.
Hey! Hey! You touch my filing cabinet and you'll be scratching your ass with a stump for the rest of your life!
Hey, Dee Dee. You got a minute?
Depends on what you're buying.
I've always been a good customer, you know that.
Yeah, the last thing you bought for me was a quarter's worth of BBs for that dead kid of yours.
Well, he never had any problems till he ate all that plant food. Dee Dee, have you seen Hank Bumel?
You know, Ike, I was in such a rush to get to work this morning, I didn't even have time to check the gutters.
That ain't funny, Dee Dee. I just talked to Bertha Bumiller, and if I don't find Hank, he's gonna be a blue Christmas for a whole lot of folks.
No. I repeat, are you here to buy anything?
I'll be back for that later. Right now, I gotta find Hank.
Well, there's Bertha parking her car across the street right now. Why don't you go ask her?
Adios, amigo.
You don't find Hank Miller or be bio con Dios. Good King, what's his name, went down. Dee Dee's used weapons. If we can't kill it, it's immortal.
it's usually bad news when you call, Dottie. What's the matter? You're plain late or what? What do you mean you're not coming? Why? Ah, hell. Ah, hell. Ah, hell. Well, he's always had that, Dottie. Well, don't they have antifungal creams in California, Dottie? Well, you still gotta come get Mama. No. No. No, I had her last Christmas. Yeah, I know you took her for Easter. She still has A color in her hair and under her nails and God knows where else. We can't even take her to church. Oh, yeah? Well, I got a Christmas wish for you too, Dottie. Oh, yeah? Well, I hope Santa craps down your chimney. God, it's hell being a twin.
Hi, Dee Dee. Are you busy?
Now, come on in, Pickles. I'm never too busy to chat with you. Have a cup of coffee.
Well, I thought you might be frazzled with the last-minute rush.
Business is always brisk when the famine is on the loose. You be sure to thank Stanley for me.
I hope to God the cops don't catch him.
Oh, Sheriff Gibbons couldn't catch a cold in a Klondike.
No, Dee Dee, the reason I'm here is because I want to know if you have any burglar alarms left.
You having a problem with prowlers?
No, it's nothing like that. I just want something to wake me up when my worthless husband comes sneaking in late at night.
Ain't got time catting again.
Oh, Dee Dee, I'll tell you, it's hard to hold up when the whole town knows he's as useless as ice trays in hell.
Yeah, don't get me going. RR's drinking has only gotten worse. You know, Bertha, I often wonder how well-brought-up girls like you and me could have married so bad.
It's a mystery.
Yeah. And RR's wandering has only gotten worse as well. So I decided I better find out something about safe sex.
Oh, Dee Dee, I swear.
Can you imagine how depressed I got when I found out that's what we've been doing all along?
But I suppose some things are better left unknown.
Amen. Hallelujah.
Was that like Thompson I saw sneaking away out there?
And there's another one just as worthless as titties on a boar hog. Look, back to your Hank problem. I can order that burglar alarm for you.
No. That's okay. I'll just do what I've always done.
What's that?
Rearrange the furniture and unscrew the light bulbs.
Pickles. We sure know what we were doing back in high school when we voted you class wit.
Well, sometimes you have to laugh to keep from crying. Well, I suppose I better be on my way. It's going to take me a while to move that sofa. Merry Christmas, Dee Dee.
Merry Christmas, Bertha. Oh, don't strain your back. Move the furniture.
Okay, folks, we're back with Leonard's Let's This Talk South Radio Shopping Spree. Now, folks, I haven't sold anything in weeks. Now I'm so desperate, I'll take hot checks. Well, where's your Christmas spirit? We've got great merchandise here. Come on now, give me a call.
Oh, Leonard, Dee Dee Snavely. No, I didn't call to buy nothing. I called to talk to you about that egg separator I bought from you last March. Had a 10-month guarantee, broke at 9.5. What do you mean you don't want to talk about it on the air? Well, maybe you'd rather talk about that red-headed bank clerk in Sand City you go bowling with every other Friday night. Yeah, I know your wife could be listening, and I hope to God she is. Can you hear me, Reba? Reba, can you hear me? No, don't talk to me about ruining your Christmas, Leonard. My husband is a drunk who sees flying saucers. My mama's lost what's left of her mind. My sister Dottie had to call up and show her butt. My Christmas has been ruined. I just figured I'd ring you up and ruin yours.
Well, I just saw Reba heading your way in her Land Rover. If I were you, Leonard, and I wanted to see New Year's in one piece, I'd start dashing through the snow. Dashing through the snow. How we doing now? Dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh. Ha 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 ha.
Hold still, you. Long enough for me to get a beat on you.
Earl,
Come on out, Stanley. I'm just out here trying to kill these blue jays.
You don't give up on them Blue Jays, do you, Pearl?
Oh, they're so loud they got my bandy rooster upset. He's got the hens so nervous they won't lay. Well, I'm losing egg money hand over fist. Pull that chair up here, Stanley. I want to talk to you.
What is it, Pearl?
Stanley, I'm worried. There was a white mule in my dream last night.
That's not a sign of death, is it, Pearl?
Oh, no, that's a white horse. A white mule's usually nothing more than car trouble. I'd appreciate if you look under the hood of that Pontiac before you leave.
I'd be glad to. You know what I dreamed about? Remember that weenie dog you had that could spell?
Doc the Dash Ham. Got him from P.D. Fisk. Of course, at the time, we didn't know he was a cat eater.
I never seen anything like it. You just say the word cat and he go hog wild.
Oh, it's terrible. We couldn't even say cat. We started spelling it and he still go crazy.
He can spell cat.
We had to spell a dog.
Whatever happened to that dog, Pearl?
Doc? Elder Gene Perkins' cat killed him.
What's the name of that cat?
Itty bitty.
Itty goddamn bitty. Now who in the hell would name a cat that size itty bitty?
That brain damaged child of theirs, Randy. He'd never been right in the head, but they let him name the cat.
How did Itty bitty kill the dog?
Oh, she rolled over on her back over there across the street, lured old Doc right under the wheels of a Lone Star beer truck.
It's a shame to lose a dog like that, one that would spell.
You know, Stanley, it's too bad you didn't have your taxidermy license at the time. You could have stuffed old Doc for us. That's the only way to have animals, stuffed and hanging on your wall. All you have to do is dust them once a week.
Well, they don't keep you up at night.
Stanley, does your daddy come home?
Pearl, Daddy's never home.
Now, you make sure your mama has a nice Christmas.
Yeah, I got a gift certificate down at the Canoco. 5 for your oil changes.
Well, staying out of trouble is Christmas present enough. What do you want Santa Claus to bring you?
Bus ticket out of this black hole. I don't know, somewhere out west would be nice. Your friend Dixie D-Berry ain't making my life any easier, though.
Oh, how so?
She's making a big old fuss down at the little theater.
How's that going?
Shoot, nobody knows the lines. They're all fighting like cats in a bag, and Joe Biden's blaming the Phantom. Says he got everybody so upset they can't think straight. They're all staring at me out of the corner of their eye. Tell you, Pearl, I've had it up to my ass with this sorry excuse of a town, and somebody's gonna pay.
Now, Stanley, don't lose your head.
Once I get off probation, I'm gonna sneak down to the 4-H barn and spray paint the livestock's private pots. Let them hang blue ribbons on that.
Now, you don't want to do that.
And I got me a defanged rattlesnake that's going in someone's commode. Just haven't decided who's yet.
That'll keep them regular.
Sheriff Gibbons is watching me like a bird dog. Damn, he's bound and determined to catch me doing something.
Oh, Buford Gibbons, he's loopy. Always has been. You know, as a teenage boy, he used to wet the bed in church camp.
No.
It was terrible. They called him Rubber Sheets.
Rubber sheets. Rubber sheets Gibbons. I like the sound of that. Rubber sheets ain't gonna catch me doing diddly. As soon as this play is over, I'm getting leaving, and getting the hell out of Dodge.
Oh, Stanley, I just had a revelation. Dixie DeBerry can't cut the lights off on a Christmas Carol. You won't be able to finish your probation. Oh, she has to extend. That's all there is to it. Oh my God, I forgot about the fan.
No fighting.
Then never you mind. You go on over there and get Dixie over here quick, right quick.
Dixie ain't gonna talk to me, I'm a felon.
Well, just tell her it's a red alert. Now, scat, Stanley, scat. Go, Stanley, go. Hello? Is Sheriff Gibbons there? Put him on. Sheriff, this is Pearl Burris. I'd like to report a theft. Well, 4 of my Rhode Island Reds are missing. Well, I got up this morning and they were gone. Do you think it was the phantom? Well, you ought to drive by here more often. I'm a taxpayer. Those hens are my livelihood. No, you don't have the time, huh? Well, I suppose you'd find the time if that phantom stole your rubber sheets. Oh, my God, he back. Now stop that hopping around. Oh, still.
Pearl, why'd you send that slobbering hippie over to my house?
Don't distract me, Dixie. This marker's got that blue face name on it. No, just a nose hair off.
You're going about this all wrong. You gotta think like a bird if you want to kill one. Sing to him.
I never heard of anybody singing to a blue jay.
Well, you dancer never kill one either.
Well, I hope they like the Andrews sister.
Sing, Pearl.
Down in the middle of the itty bitty pool swam 3 little fishes in the mama fishy too.
Swim, said the mama fishy, swim. If you did, could it swim, and it swam right over the dam. Here he got him.
Oh, he'll get the word out.
Maybe he likes something more contemporary. Dixie! Damn, Pearl, don't do that! My heart's not strong. I can't take loud noises. I'm over the now to you.
I'm sorry, but I just remembered. You can't cut the lights off on a Christmas Carol.
Says who?
My nephew Stanley has to be in that darn fool play.
Sit down, Pearl.
Finish his community service.
Sit down, sit down.
It's going to ruin Christmas for all of us if he doesn't get off. Now, old Rubber Sheets is watching him like a hawk. He slips up just once, he's a goner.
Well, I'd like to help you, Pearl, but if I let that little theater bill off with their light bill, every other light bill will go unpaid.
But
That's revenue, Pearl. That's how we pay for stop signs and do not litter signs. And if that money runs out, the traffic will just get snarled and the litter will pile up to your just knee deep in garbage. And
and then the hot rodders and your insurance rates go sky high, goddamn high.
I know.
Built-in disrespect breed crime, Pearl, which draws gamblers and the mafia. And the next thing you know, we'll have pari-mutuel betting, liquor by the drink, parallel parking on Sundays. You won't be able to park with the goddamn whiskey bottles, and before you can say scat, the communists will just be pouring over the Rio Grande, and that will be the end of civilization as we know it. No, but, Earl, if Stanley wants to get off probation, he can drag his worthless butt down to the welfare office and lick stamps for me. I'm not turning my hometown over to Fidel Castro, and that is that. Earl, he's back.
Don't sit under the apple tree with anyone else but me.
Joe, you dirty bird. Maybe he likes some Lionel Richie. Oh, Dixie! Damn, Pearl, you did it again!
Dixie, we're in trouble. We're in big trouble. Old Mimi Bird's been to Babylon. She told Dee Dee that the three of us are the Christmas panda.
Oh, she's gotta shut up. She's gotta shut up, or we'll all be wearing striped pajamas. I told you Mimi'd be the first one to crack. This is all your fault. She nearly got us caught in 32.
Well, now, we all just gotta be calm. You're just too damned old to be peering through jail bars.
Don't you stick your finger in my face.
Oh, damn it.
I know karate. I know karate. Rubber cheese.
Sit down, Dixie.
What?
Sit down. Hurry up.
I'm gonna get out.
Wait to it.
What?
Wait. Hurry. You're just out here being an old lady. Lord, I think we're safe. Now, who's gonna believe an old woman like Dee Dee with all that egg dye in her hair?
God, she looked like death chewing on a cracker.
Oh,
But the heat will be on. We won't be able to be the Phantom anymore. That's always been my favorite part of Christmas. I guess our party's over.
our bubble's birth.
It's our last fall.
See you another line.
Adios, amigo.
Sayonara.
22 skidoo.
Good night,
Good night, Irene. Good night, Irene. I'll see you. Give me that slingshot! Marvel.
Here.
Oh, there grows in Texas, the finest ever grew. Her eyes are bright as diamonds, they sparkle like the dew. You can talk about your Clementine. Never knew I hit him.
Good shot, Dixie. We should save him, have Stanley stuff him.
Squawk now, loudmouth.
You know, Dixie, I've been thinking. It's not like the Christmas Phantom just up and disappear because some old woman with cake coloring in her hair and one foot in the grave starts a rambling.
You know, it might look suspicious at that.
But if the Phantom was up to his last prank, it ought to be a doozy.
I haven't seen that look in your eyes since you snatched that toupee off that fake healer back in Wichita Falls.
Oh, he claimed to heal the sick, he couldn't even grow hair. her do?
She's had it coming for 15 years.
Pearl, sing.
Oh, you can talk about your Clementine and sing a Rosalie, but the yellow rose of Texas is the only girl for me.
Stop that one!
Merry Christmas! Radio station KKK broadcasting live from the Tuna High School Gymnasium, where the social event of the Christmas season is underway. Yes, folks, in a few minutes we'll all know the winner of the old KKK Christmas yard display contest, and the tension is now that it is. It is. Well, Sarah Carpen's family claimed 15 wins in a row in spite of her disastrous experience tonight due to the Christmas phantom, or will Dee namely claim first place despite retina damage to two of the judges. And we can't count out Helen and Anita, whose dark horse entry could surprise. And now the moment of truth has arrived as Thurston will announce this year's winner. You'll have to read it, artist. Hell, my hands won't stop shaking. I don't mind. Give me that. And the winner of the old KK Christmas yard display contest in the non-stop weekend in Laredo goes to Anita Goodwin and Helen Bed for All I Want for Christmas.
Oh my God, he won! Oh, he won!
Did you see him pick me up with one arm? Oh my God. Oh, we won. Come on, Anita, hurry up. Thank you so much. I just don't know where to start.
Oh, I do. We'd like to thank all of our boyfriends who inspired this whole display.
That's right. So muchas gracias to Donnie and Danny,
Kenny Ray, Preston, and Garland.
Duke, Clayton, and Dwayne,
And Randy. Hey, what's going on over there?
Well, it seems to me that a cop just fainted. Isn't that just like her in our big moment?
Uh-huh. Y'all better leave her alone. She's gonna be hell to deal with when she comes to.
I want to say something now. There are times in life when everything starts to get at you. I know for those of us in the food service business, there are days when the grill is smoking, the ice machine is spitting cubes at you, and the poppy seeds are just falling up the buns. When you start to question whether Tuna can offer enough to aspire career women like us. And then something like this just comes out of the blue, and it encourages me so much I just want to go back and get my GED.
Oh, I'm grateful. I really am, but I'm not going that far.
Oh, we want to thank all the other finalists.
That's right, we do. Somebody tell that to Vera when she comes to. Now that that's out of the way, this girl is ready to rock and roll.
So we'll see everybody later tonight at the OKKK party.
And if Dixie D-Berry cuts the lights off on the play, we'll start early. Hey, Helen, is that Sheriff Gibbons out there putting a ticket on your Mitsubishi?
Sure is.
Get away from that truck, rubber sheets. Come on, let's go.
Hey, you put a ticket on my pickup truck and I'll slip something in your chili dog next time you come in. Bye!
You get the music. I'll turn on the grill.
This is Harlan Fruity with an OKKK early evening news quickie. Well, it's all over but the screaming as Tuna's annual yard display contest is over, and Helen Bed and Anita Goodwin has broken Vera Karp's stranglehold on won the trophy. But it seems they had some help from the Christmas phantom who struck the Carp's yard in a big way. He did. It seems when the judges arrived at the Carp's yard early this evening, someone had put boxer shorts on the shepherds, the wise men, and Joseph. And the Virgin Mary was wearing an ERA button. I was one of the judges. We laughed the other side there. They did. We did. They did. That's probably what stampeded those sheep. They're still missing. They are. But if anyone finds those sheep, you can leave a message for Vera Carp at the clinic where she's recovering in the trauma unit. Visiting hours just started, so go down there and get in line.
Tasty Cream, Hannah speaking. How may I help you? Oh, hi, Charlene. Shoot. Okay, that's one double cheeseburger with chili in the works, large fries, large DP, large fried pie, one grilled cheese, grilled and moderate, not mayo, trim the bread, and one large diet DP. What? You know, Joe Bob would be a lot less temperamental if he got off that diet. Well, I'm just trying to help. God, you're so sensitive. I need one whippy cheese delight, one sweat hog special with natural gas.
Oh, Helen, we have a crisis.
What's that?
I got so nervous about the contest that I forgot to thaw out that hamburger meat. If we get in a big rush, Vernon's gonna can me.
Don't worry, I got my hair dryer in my bag back there. Why don't you use that to talk to me?
Oh, good idea. Where would I be without you?
Unemployed. You better hurry up with that meat or Joe Bob's gonna have a fit with it with his supper.
Joe Bob needs to take a powder.
You know what? I got some paint and a pen out in my pickup truck. I think I'll slip a couple in his chili dog. And in his diet DP.
That's a good idea. I'll watch the window. Tasty Cream, Anita speaking. What can I do you for? Yes, Charlene, I remember trim Joe Bob's bread. Yes, I remember to hold the mayo. Have I ever forgotten your large fried pie, Charlene? Goodbye.
Hey, Neil!
Oh, hey, Farley.
Congratulations!
Thank you. Hey, you going to the party?
We love you, but we're a little short on time. What's so funny?
Nothing. God, you little people are edgy. What can I do you for?
Give me 2 baby burgers and a medium fry.
You must be hungry.
I got Phoebe on the truck with me. We're going to split the fry.
Oh, there she is. I barely see the top of her head. Boy, she sure can rat that hair.
She wouldn't be 4 feet tall without it.
Merry Christmas, Phoebe.
Oh, she can't see in the seats too low. But I'll tell you said hi. How long that food gonna be?
Oh, I'll have it for you in a jiffy.
Thanks, you big old home-fed thing, you.
Julio, get off of Helen's hood. Well, go sit on your own hood. Hector, you can't park there. You're not handicapped. Yet. Oh, hey, Petey. You didn't bring that coyote with you again.
Well, Fred was only half coyote, and he hardly ever bites.
Well, what can I do you for?
I was wondering if you have any leftover lettuce for Paula.
Look, Petey, Vernon don't want me throwing nothing away. If he catches me giving leftover lettuce to a lizard, I'm in deep stuff.
She isn't any old lizard. She's a Mexican iguana with special dietary needs.
Iguana? Oh, God. You know, Joe Bob Lucy did a whole play about them once. A bunch of stuff about some nasty underwear salesmen or something like that. I couldn't understand half of it.
That sounds weird.
It was weird. Whole town thinks you're weird.
What do you expect from a place that has an elk hunting season and no elk?
Oh, you got something there. There isn't an elk within 1,000 miles of here. Oh, look, Petey. I can let you have some of this romaine. We're about out, but I can't let you give you any of the leaflets. We're running low.
Thanks anyway, but Paula has a bad reaction to romaine. Last time I gave her romaine, she bit me right between the eyes.
Petey, just go on, get out of here. Take that four-legged handbag with you.
Well, I never!
All right, wait a minute. Hey, hold on. Ain't nobody gonna be eating salad on Christmas Eve anyway. Here. Merry Christmas.
You too. Paula says thanks.
Yeah. Oh God, the beach.
Girl! Tasty Cream, Hannah speaking. How may I help you? Oh, hi. I need a flop one cheesy greasy, let it bleed.
Okie dokie. Tell Aunt Pearl Merry Christmas.
Miss Brass, Anita says Merry Christmas. You too! Okay, do you want shaved ice or cubed ice with that? Okay. Well, thank you. Well, yes, we're real proud that we won. But we should really thank the Phantom, though. Hello? Hello? She hung up on me.
Hey, Helen! Helen, come here, Helen. Hey, you see my wife, Helen?
No? Well, that looks like a Land Rover pulling up right now.
Well, I'd appreciate it if you tell her you not seen me.
Well, you should have thought about that before you married a wilderness scout, Leonard. Tasty Cream, Hannah speaking. How may I help you? Hi, Charlene. Yes, I remember there was a large diet DP for Joe Bob. It'll be about 10 minutes. Well, we had a problem. I don't want to get into it. Yes, I know Joe Bob is hypoglycemic. Listen, Charlene, you tell Joe Bob if he sets foot in Anita's kitchen, he's going to be a hypoglycemic with a limp. I hate this job.
Has Charlene come out in yet?
Hi, Joe Bob. Anita, Joe Bob's here for his order.
I am hypoglycemic. I need food.
You look real weak, Joe Bob. Here, aren't you? But you just sit down.
I haven't eaten for at least 3.5 hours.
I'm going in there and make myself.
That's a real bad idea, Joe Bob. Here, why don't you sip on this Jumbo Diet DP?
Oh, thanks.
Can I get you anything else while you wait?
Oh, anything. Oh, peanuts, breadcrumbs, dip a napkin in ketchup. I need nutrition.
Here, just munch on these chips while you wait.
Well, thanks. That'll help. God, they're stale.
Well, I serve them, I don't preserve them. They all stale.
About as stale as this town. You have no idea how I suffered. I haven't had this many problems since I did that all-white production of Racing in the Sun.
Oh, I love that one. It was so funny.
An hour from now, I'm going to an opening with a lead who can't find his teeth.
How about a moon pie?
Stanley Hugh Miller just keeps
slouching in the street scene like some thug.
Big hunk.
The ghost of Christmas past dips snuff and carries a spit cup. Anita keeps belching.
Open wide for Chunky.
I asked the costumer for scarves. I give bandanas. I am doing a Christmas carol, not Rio Bravo. I'm coming in there.
How about a pickled egg?
I'm bigger than this town.
I heard that.
You know what I am?
What?
I am a professional.
Oh, yeah.
I've been to Waco. I've been in professional theaters from Corpus Christi to Flagstaff. If Dixie D-Berry thinks she's going to cut the lights out off on my show, well, she can kiss my rosy pink butt.
Oh, Anita, you need to get that food out here quick. I'm about to get sick. Tasty Green, Hannah speaking. How may I help you? Hi, Charlene. Yes, he's here, but he's eating. Well, you know how he is when you get near his trough. Hang on. Drove by to Charlene, and she sounds real freaked out, so you be nice to her.
What is it, fifth wheel? Charlene, I can't hardly understand you. Why are you crying? Well, what do you mean you're afraid of the dark? She what? She what? What? That old corn frog cut off my legs!
Oh, Joe Bob, I'm so sorry.
It's all right, Helen. There's only one thing I want before I leave this town.
What's that?
My grilled cheese sandwich. And I'm going in that kitchen and cook them myself.
Oh, no, Joe Bob, I can't let you do that.
You get out of my way, Helen.
No, Joe Bob.
I'm coming in there.
No, they need a grocery, so I hate this job.
I'm not pushing Joe Bob. Out of my way, Moose. I'm warning you. Oh, ow! Oh, damn! Oh! Yeah, that's right. Now go on, get out of here. Go find yourself another street urchin. Oh! Helen, would you do me a big favor?
What's that?
If I'm still here next Christmas, take me out and shoot me.
I couldn't do that. But I get one of my boyfriends to shoot you, they'd be glad to.
Oh, I need a nap.
Yeah. Bye. Bring the leg. Maybe I shouldn't have said that. Anita, are you all right?
Never better.
Honey, come over here. Come over here.
How long we got to gonna do?
We had a small problem. We'll be right out.
Well, how long did it take to make 2 baby burgers? Well, you have to give go out here and kill me here.
Listen, Paperweight, we are having a bad day. Your food will be right out.
We're not gonna be work out to wait the way out here.
Tasty Cream, Helen speaking. How may I help you? Oh, hi, Randy. Oh, no trouble at all. The time in the world. You what? You got a present? For me? Oh, you shouldn't have. Oh, no, you better meet me out back in case Vernon comes by. Oh, boy, I hate to get canned on Christmas Eve. Oh, you do? I'll head that way. Bye. Anita, you gotta come to the front for a minute.
Are you nuts? I am up to my knockers in frozen patties. And you just want to run off somewhere? There's no excuse for that, Helen.
Yes, there is.
Like what?
Randy.
Oh, you go for it, girl. Tasty cream, Anita speaking. What can I do you for? It's his own fault, Charlene. He should have never stepped foot in my kitchen. No, no, no. He started it. Charlene, go find yourself a real man. We are so tired of watching you bark up the wrong forest. Lay off that horn, midget.
Hey, Nina!
Hey, Garland. Come on in and take a load off.
Oh, no, I'm on duty. I just came by to see if you need any more soda water.
No, we're fine. You know, Garland, I wish you came in cans. I'd pop your top every 5 minutes.
You crack me up, baby. You know that?
Whatever works. Hey, Garland, you want to do me a big favor?
What's that?
Come around back and help me thaw out that hamburger meat.
No, I'm on duty, but... Oh. Oh. Okay, I'll do you this favor just this once.
I'll do you one later.
You crack me up, baby. You know that? Oh. Tingly.
Garland, use Helen's hair dryer to thaw out that meat.
Hair dry.
Tasty Cream, Anita speaking. What can I do you for? Oh, hi, Vernon. Oh, no, we're real busy, Vernon. What? No, nobody's drying their hair at work. I don't know. Clean out your ears. Tomorrow? What about tomorrow? No, Vernon, I'm not working on Christmas Day. Vernon, who's going to want to eat out on Christmas Day? Oh, your family? I don't think so. They can all just go over to your house and fill up on bologna. You can't fire me, because I quit, and so does Helen. Well, why don't you kiss me where I can't reach?
What's going on?
Oh, Helen, this is the worst Christmas of my life.
What's wrong?
Vernon just fired me.
He what?
Well, actually, I quit. Well, he wanted to stay open on Christmas Day. And Kenny Ray's off in Fort Worth with my truck.
You can use my Mitsubishi anytime you want.
No, I can't. You know the last time when my daddy caught me driving your Japanese truck, he boxed my ears in. You know he fought in the Philippines. We couldn't even eat rice growing up. And now I got no job, no truck, no boyfriend.
I know why. I still got a job and I work double shifts so you can get back on your feet.
But Helen...
No, we'll have to cut back, but we'll make it. Before long, you'll be able to pay off that back rent and overdue bills, and for that stolen truck, and life will return to normal.
But Helen...
No, I don't want to hear it. As long as I've got a job, you've got a home. Just say it over and over in your mind. As long as Helen's got a job, I've got a home.
But Helen...
What?
You quit too.
I did.
Yes.
Oh no, Anita.
Where are you gonna live?
Oh, oh, oh.
Fresno? Fresno! Fresno? Stay. Now, Fresno, I know you're only half coyote, and you're not used to being stampeded by hostile sheep. But if you bite me one more time, you're going to be making the call of the wild. And you sheep, stay over by the gate. Stop stampeding the coyote. This natural enemy thing is about to kill me. I'm down to my last arm and leg. One more injury, we'll all starve to death. And Paula, I know iguanas are prone to depression, but you're going to end up with a zip in her snout if you don't lighten up. You all be ashamed of yourselves. Where is your Christmas spirit? Hey, stay calm! Stay calm! Stay calm! Just stay calm! Stay calm. Let me look for the star. Bless you. There it is. There it is. Shining like the very first Christmas. We were all part of it. Shepherds were watching the flocks of sheep by night. Obviously, there was a coyote problem. When they saw that star, Joseph and Mary found no room at the inn, but the innkeeper said that they could stay at the stable. And that's where the baby was born. Among the cattle and the sheep and the iguanas. Look at it shine. You know, the light from that star left before there was even anybody here to see it. It's like looking at eternity. Peace on earth, goodwill to everybody. I never get tired of hearing that. That's something to wish for. Come now, Fresno. Paula, let's go inside. Girls, stay calm. We all need our rest. For tomorrow is Christmas Day.
Joseph, he can't hear a Christmas present, Dee Dee.
Oh, shut up. I put up with your drinking.
I've been getting better.
And your tardiness.
I'm trying.
And your UFO sightings.
I can't help it.
And God knows the books never balance RR. But this Christmas is the topper. I have dropped hints for 2 months now that all I wanted for Christmas was Sal Minio's greatest hits. And what did you get me? A clue game!
Well, we can take it back.
Nah, we can't take it back. Mama's already swallowed half the pieces.
I'm sorry, Dee Dee.
God! Damn it! But I can have one Christmas wish. It'd be that one of your UFOs would come down tonight and haul your worthless butt off to Kingdom Come. La 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 la. 'Tis the season to be jolly.
Well, Sheriff, it's bad cop. No, I'm not in the hospital anymore. Being around all those sick people depressed me so much, I told the doctor to send a nurse home with me while I recover. Hang on. Nurse? Nurse! Would you set up that oxygen tent up over by the TV? Well, this nurse is such a girl. You think I asked for her kidney? Most people would be grateful for the work on Christmas Eve just by luck to bring home the Grinch. Well, back to business. I raided Reba Childers at the clinic. Oh, she was getting Leonard's bones set. Hang on. I'll go, Lupe. Lupe, you put that fur coat in the washer and I'll take back your Christmas bonus. Well, she understood that. Where was I? Oh, right, Reba Childers. She examined the tracks around my yard display and she said that there were 2 of them that did it. Females. Old females. Older than Egypt. One of them had combat boots, and the other one was a heavy-set lady with a definite limb. Hang on. Virgil, put that down. It's not a toy boat. It's a bedpan. It won't float. Put the bedpan down now. Are you there? Well, what are you going to do about it? Well, I don't want to keep. They should have thought about that before. No, I suppose you're right. No, I wouldn't want anybody going to jail on Christmas Eve. But come New Year's, I want those 2 old dinosaurs singing Old Lang Syne in handcuffs. Hang on. Virgil! Get that out of your mouth! That's not that kind of thermometer! Johnny, call me back.
$198. For 99. $200. $200 for one.
Merry Christmas, Pearl.
Oh, Stanley, you're just in time for a Christmas party.
You got plenty of time, Pearl. Your friend Dixie cut off the lights on the community theater before I could finish my time. Should have seen the look on old Rubber Sheet's face.
Well, Stanley, I've got tidings of great joy. I cut a deal with Dixie. She said you could lick stamps on next month's bills to finish your time. I just finished licking them for you.
You didn't have to do
You're
that.
free to go,
You didn't have to do that.
but I wanted to. I'm just glad we're a small town. One more stamp would have gagged me. Oh, and Stanley, looky here. I got something for you. It's a one-way ticket to Albuquerque with a little something extra. You can thank your Uncle Henry for that little extra spending money.
Why do you want to go to Albuquerque, Pearl?
Oh, there's lots of wildlife out there. You'll always have something plenty to stuff.
Oh, Pearl, you think of everything. Wonder what Mama's gonna say.
Oh, now don't you worry about her. If Bertha ever needed to let something go, it's you. Now go on. Get on out of here. That bus ain't gonna wait.
I don't know how to thank you, Pearl.
Just don't ever look back, Stanley. That'll be enough.
Bye, Pearl. Ain't you gonna kiss me goodbye?
Oh, no. I've licked too many stamps. I'm afraid I'd stick to you.
Hell, Pearl, you're crazy.
Now, Stanley, I'm not. Don't say that.
This is Arlo Struby on radio station KKK in Tuna, Texas. We're going to be going off the air early tonight so we can have our annual Christmas party down here at the station. So everybody's invited to come on by, drop on in, as long as you don't bring your kids. Because we don't want fruit punch poured down our transmitters like we did last year. I'd like to take this time at radio station KKK to thank our sponsors. Clifford's Piano and Organ Shop over in Sand City. Clifford wants to remind you it's never too late to get your hands on a good organ. So, come on by Clifford's, talk it over. And remember, at Clifford's, they will hold your organ until Christmas. This is radio station of KKK in Tuna, Texas, signing off.
Knock, knock.
Oh, come on in.
Am I the first one here?
Yeah.
No matter how hard I try to make an entrance, I'm always the first one through the door. Well, I guess it's my destiny.
Well, at least you get to see all the appetizers and jello before folks eat them up.
Oh my, there's a fancy one. What did she use to make the hooves?
Kind of wonder where everybody is.
Well, I know Dee Dee said she wasn't coming. The party clashed with her TV schedule. She won't miss Gunsmoke.
Thurston went over to Sand City. Woolco had a special on Bubba Lights.
I think Leonard's still at the clinic.
Nobody's seen Leonard since Dee Dee told the world about him seeing that going bowling with that red-headed bank clerk over in Sand City. Say Reba tracked him down as far as Amarillo.
Amarillo?
Reba can track a flea over concrete.
Oh, she's a good shot, too, when she finds what she's tracking.
Deadly aim.
Well, I suppose we shouldn't expect either of them.
Your husband coming back?
I haven't seen him today. Besides, Hank isn't very much for parties. He's never been one for Christmas, neither. You know, some of my worst memories of Hank are at Christmas time.
Yeah, Trudy could be the same way. She'd get meaner than hell right around Pearl Harbor Day and go all the way to St. Patty's Day.
How long were you and Trudy married?
14 years.
Well, that's a long time.
Seems like 50. Well, if we're going to be talking about Trudy, I got to have me a snort. You want one?
Oh, no, thank you.
Just a little snort your punch?
It's against my religion.
Well, who's going to tell on you?
Well, I really shouldn't.
Well, if you really don't want it.
Maybe a little shot in my punch. That's Maxine Bovine's punch. I'd recognize that anywhere.
Oh, bitter.
Much better. Now, what were we talking about?
How awful Christmas could be.
Oh, it was terrible. When the kids were little, Hank would go out and get drunk and then come home and put the toys together all wrong, and then he'd get all mad and then disappear. But the worst Christmas we ever had was when that year that Hank got out of prison and didn't bother to tell anybody. Well, I spent all of Christmas Eve on a bus to Huntsville and him not even there. 2 9-year-old twins turning around coming home and them fighting all the way. Jody was just a baby, and it was cold. Everybody on the bus had colds. Everybody was a-hacking. And then at a rest area at Big Spring, Stanley talked Charlene into climbing into one of them empty luggage compartments, locked her in. She screamed blue murder for 10 solid minutes, till I could find the bus driver and let her out. Oh, I would have whipped them both. Hadn't been for Christmas. And it was cold.
Well, the worst Christmas I can remember is when Trudy moved the trailer house on me one day while I was at work.
Why?
I don't know, she wanted an archery set for Christmas, and I told her no.
Why did she want an archery set?
I don't know. Our insurance was high enough because of her driving. I damn sure wasn't going to give her a bow and arrow.
And she moved the trailer?
Moved it to New Mexico. Flat out ruined my Christmas.
Oh, I can imagine having your house up and disappear across state lines like that.
You want another snort?
No thank you.
Just a little whiff in your punch?
I shouldn't.
Little that'll do ya.
I mustn't.
Well, if you really don't want
Well,
it.
maybe just a little. Oh, a little bit more than that. Oh.
And one for yours truly.
Well, it's a shame nobody else would come to this party.
It is. I was hoping to get a little dancing in.
Dancing? Oh, well, I didn't know there was going to be any dancing. I probably shouldn't even be here. In my church, we don't dance.
You want another snort?
Well, why not? You know, in high school, me and Vera Carp sneaked over to Sand City to dance once. I let that slip out one Saturday morning when me and Mom were cleaning the house. She beat me with a vacuum cleaner hose.
God almighty.
Mama had a way of breaking your bad habits. Every time I shampoo the rugs, I think about that time. I don't think I've been dancing since. I don't think I remember how.
Well, I'll show you.
Oh, hush, I'm Baptist.
Well, so am I, but you know what? When I go out of town on business or conventions or stuff, I tell people I'm a Methodist and I have one hell of a good time.
You're lying.
I am not. One time I raised so much hell in Houston, I claim to be an Episcopalian.
Oh, my. What was that like?
I don't remember too much about it. By the time I came to, I was back at Tuna feeling like a Baptist again.
Episcopalian? Oh, I don't think I'd ever had the nerve to do that. Not even for one night. Oh, Arliss, it must be awfully hard to be such a big celebrity like yourself. I bet you have a lot of women after you.
You would think so, wouldn't you? But the truth is, ever since old Trudy and I split the sheets, I've left every Saturday night open. I always wound up playing Risk of Thursday and going over to Sand City with him for some Chinese food.
A well-known broadcaster like you.
Doesn't figure, does it? You know, I think the bright lights scare a lot of women off. Trudy said some mean things to me after the divorce, especially when the judge awarded me the trailer house. But hell, that trailer's been in my family for years.
Well, practically an heirloom. The whole town knows that.
Well, look at you, Martha. I mean, sure, you got your kids, but Hank, God almighty, makes me mad as hell that a man like that has had a well-fed, loyal guy like you at home waiting all these years, and he never took you dancing, not once.
I told you, Arliss, I'm Baptist.
I don't care. That's what church is for. It's a place to go. Baptists ought to do some sinning. That's what church is for. It's a place to go to make you feel better after you've done some sinning. Ought to make you mad as hell that that man never took you dancing.
It's beginning to, the more I think about it.
You want another snort?
Poor.
If I was Hank, I'd take you dancing twice